Hi there, welcome back to Resin by Drew. Today I'm going to do some 3D blooms. If I'm honest, I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to do with them. I'm just going to have a play around and play it by ear. I fancy doing some white ones, just plain without alcohol ink, just plain white 3D blooms. I think I'm going to use a piping bag. I'm going to do the blooms, I think, and then let them cure up, and then have a look at the negative space and see if they'll be better with a backing layer or if they're fine left on their own. So I'm going to start off by pouring in, let me just give the resin a quick stir because it's been standing for a little while. I'm going to start off by pouring the resin into the mould. The mould is from Molten Shapes. Don't need to fill the coaster, the mould all the way to the top. I'm just going to pop some resin into my tub ready for my white, and then I'll share the rest out between the coasters. Do a little bit extra. Do a little bit extra. Okay, so I'm going to give them a quick blast with the heat gun, get rid of any bubbles, and help the resin to spread a little. Got these lovely silver stones that I got from Amazon, so I'm tempted. I'm thinking of just putting a few just in the middle. Hopefully they'll stay where they're put. Help if I put them in the right place. Okay, so now I'm going to mix my white pigment paste. As always, I'm using Resi-Tint Max and a few drops of my trusted Pinata Pearl. So here's the Resi-Tint Max. I'm going to give it a stir as usual. Scrape the sides and the bottom. Mix all the goodness together. And then I'm going to scrape my stick. That's all I'm putting in, just that little bit. Pop that into the pot. Give it a good stir. I just like to try and scrape off the pigment paste that's stuck to the stick. I'm just going to clean the stick with a cloth so that I can make sure that I've got the right colour going on in the tub. But before I check that, I'm going to add 8 drops of the Pinata Pearl alcohol ink. Give it another stir. I think the colour's fine. I'm going to put this into the piping bag. And I'm just going to snip a tiny hole in the end, just a couple of millimetres. I'll check the size of the hole. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so I'm going to try and pipe flower shape. There we go, and in the middle of those petals I'm going to just pipe another row of petals. just going to take out the corners. Try and do another little tiny line in the middle of the petals, just trying not to make it too heavy in the middle. And there seems to be quite a lot of white pigment in the middle at the moment. I don't want it all just to drop to the bottom. So that's it. I'm going to, I think, take my dotting tool and just highlight the petal shape a little bit more. I think that's it. Might just take the edges of the petals out a little bit. There we go. I'm not going to do anything else to them for now. I'm just going to leave them to cure up until tomorrow, and then I'll check on them and see if they need... I need to see how the flowers bloom first. As you know, I don't like too much negative space, so I'll see how they bloom, see if we need to put a coloured backing layer on, and then I'll be back to show you the results. So that's it, and I'll see you very shortly with the end results. See you soon. Bye for now. Welcome back. So on these square coasters that I did yesterday, I've decided that I'm going to use this Colour Shift mica powder. I got it from AliExpress. Now in the tub it looks grey, which I think if it looks grey on the back of these coasters, that'll be great because they're the ones that have got the silver beads in. But if you can see, I always put a white sticker on the tub, and I paint half of the sticker in black and leave half white, and then put some of the mica powder on top so I can see what it will look like in black and what it will look like in white. So I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but it has just got a purple tint to it. So the purple tint in this resin is going to be very subtle because it's much more vivid, brighter. It shows up more on black, so it will be very subtle, but that's the one that I'm going for. As I say, it will look nice both ways. It will look nice if it's quite a grey colour, but then if it's got the subtle what's the word, interference colour, then it'll look lovely too. So I'm just mixing it up. Oh, that's beautiful. It's actually the first time I'm using this interference powder. Give it a good mix. I'm just going to pour it on the back. I wouldn't normally, at the moment, I wouldn't normally show you pouring the backing layer on, but because I'm using the interference powder, I wanted you to see how it looks both before and after. Okay, so that's spread on there. I'm going to pause the video now. I'm going to give it a quick blast with the heat gun. I'm not sure what colour's showing up on the camera at the moment, but it's a lovely plum colour. Really, really deep plum showing up at the moment. So I'm not sure how it'll dry, but I can't wait to see. But I'm going to pause the camera for now. I'm going to give it a quick blast with the heat gun just to help it spread and get rid of any heat bubbles. And then I'll be back tomorrow to unmould it and we'll see what they look like. So that's all. See you soon. Bye for now. Hi, welcome back. I'm just going to demould these square flower coasters that I made 2 days ago now because I had to put the backing layer on yesterday. So I'll unmould them all first and then we'll see what they're like. Just move the mould off to one side. Oh, that's pretty. I'm not sure what sort of effect you can see from the colour shift mica, but it's a lovely colour. There is some colour shift to it, but that's a beautiful colour. Let me just get some, I think white card's going to be best. So get some white card and I'll make sure you can see properly. I like the little silver stones in the middle. Actually the first time I've used those as well. I'd like them in other colours because they've got some nice weight to them, so it stops them moving around. But they're really pretty. Some nice striations in the petals as well. Oops. I'm glad I put the backing layer on. I think without the backing layer, for me personally, there would have been too much negative space. So I'm glad they've got the backing layer. But I'm really happy with the colour of the backing layer. Oops. Yeah, I think those are really pretty. Really like those. I hope you like them too, and I'll be back with another experiment soon, so I'll say bye for now. Bye for now. See you soon.